See if I can get the picture to show up on this because it's not showing up. There we go. So I was thinking about doing this. I was thinking about doing a couple of games tonight, but I decided to settle on this. Probably not the most popular choice, but whatever. I wanted to continue this after the technical issues I ran into last week. So, welcome back to South Park.
Where do you think it's for? What the? Dude, this is pretty f***ed up right here. Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
I think I will do Stick of Truth at some point in the summer, because I've never properly played Stick of Truth. I played a tiny bit of the early game, and I want to finish it. I want to play it and finish it because the new game is coming out later this year, I think. So, yeah, let's just skip this. We've already seen the intro, plus you've probably seen the TV version of it, so it's not really something you need to see, is it? Hang on, let me check something on here. I need to have this window up. Right, hang on, I just need to move a couple of windows around. There we go. So, I tried to stream this the last time using a specific setup and it didn't work too well, but I found an alternative that seems to work fine. Controls aren't perfect, but it's close enough. Let's load our previous saved game. We completed Operation Turkey Butt, which was the first chapter of the game. Or first episode, rather. You haven't seen the N64 intro. I streamed it the last time I streamed this. You can always look it up on YouTube if you really want to see a polygon recreation of something that was made out of construction paper originally. Episode 2, Stage 1. Clone of your own. There goes the neighbourhood. Clear the town. Prevent tank clones from reaching the school. Press start.
Hello, children.
Hello, children!
You boys did a good job taking care of those turkeys, but I think that comet is still causing trouble.
What do you mean?
When I was coming home this morning, I heard a strange noise and saw an eerie green light coming from a warehouse. When I got closer to investigate, I saw Big Gay Al. He was acting mighty strange. All right, well, stranger than usual.
Oh no, I hope he's not in trouble.
I think you boys better check it out.
I need to find the others first. Hey, stupid, I'm over here.
The first thing that he said there was, I need to find the others first, and one of them is right in front of me.
Hey, over here! It's about time you made it.
Oh, Big Gale, is that you?
Man, these clothes
You're looking a bit different today. Also, this is the starting point. I think I talked about this before, but the starting point is where the tanks try to go to. If they're low on health, you don't want them to get there. I'll try to remember how you change the buttons. Right, okay. How did I change the... Ah, right, okay. Yeah, the controls aren't amazing because it's like from a really old game, but it works. It works well enough that I can play it. Most of these guys won't go down in one snowball anymore. How many snowballs did it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 roundabout. Oh, Parents and Philip dolls. Yeah, this is a weapon.
Hey, it's my turn to kick their ass.
Okay, that's a tank.
Cool. Come on, that dumbass.
I'm gonna be using these dodgeballs a lot more now. There's Cartman.
Hey, dumbass, over here. Hey, you said to be here sharp.
So, like I said, each of these episodes are loosely based on an episode from like the first or second season of the show. Operation Turkey Butt being based off that Thanksgiving episode with the mutant turkeys that run rampant. And I guess this one is when Stan wants a clone
Come on, that dumbass.
for a science project, and now there's like clones of everybody.
Be big, but I can still kick your ass.
Oh, that's right. Tanks can create new ones. Yeah, I'm going to be using the snowballs less now.
This is great. Mmm, cheesy.
Now we need to find Kenny.
You will respect my authority. It's my turn to kick their asses.
So, if you haven't seen the weapons, like if you haven't seen how the weapons work, there's a regular fire. Look at the little ball icon at the bottom there. Regular fire, and then there's alternate fire. Alternate fire doesn't use up more ammunition, but it is stronger. So it's probably best to just stick to alternate for the most part.
Cool, dude. Oh, yeah. Man, these clones are stupid.
Also, the map is a little bit broken, I'm aware of that. Don't know how to fix that. Yeah, this game was on the PlayStation, but it was ported to PlayStation after the N64 version came out. Huh, didn't know South Park had a statue of Barbrady. Did they really do something that special that they immortalise him in the middle of the town? Right next to the City Hall, no less. That episode where Officer Barbrady, like this is like season 1, season 2. I don't remember which one it is. But there's an episode where it turns out that Barbrady was an illiterate. And he quits the force so that he can go back to school and learn how to read so that he can solve this case. It's pretty funny. Because there's like this guy going around that's fucking chickens, and he's got like ransom notes that have been like spelled out with like cut out letters. But because Barbrady's like the only police officer in the town working for the law, he's the one who's got to read the note for some reason. Nobody else will do it but him. And so that's why he quits the force, so that he can learn how to read. It's fucking stupid, but it's also pretty damn funny. There's Kenny. Oh fuck, there's 2 tanks. Maybe I should use...
I fought on your grave.
These are kind of like grenades with a lingering effect.
Let me at him. Cool. Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass.
I'm gonna waste all of those Terrence and Phillip dolls just if there's like a ton of enemies I need to clear out.
Ah, don't come near me with that thing.
Yeah, I'll need to, before I get to Stick of Truth, I'll need to catch up on South Park because I haven't seen like the last 2 or 3 seasons of it. And like I said the last time I streamed this, I think I heard season 20, I think is the latest one. I heard mixed opinions on that one. Some say it's good, others say it's actually quite bad. Like it tries too hard to be political. Because of course there was the whole election thing last year. And I think they tried to change the approach of how it was in, like, the narrative of the show. Apparently it was different from how it usually works. Like, they tried to make it like more of a serial drama than just like the standard South Park fare. I'm gonna have to use these for now because I don't have any dodgeballs left. I only have like 3. But yeah, I haven't seen season 20, I've only seen like some clips of it. But not enough to actually say what I think of it. What the hell? Alright, that was a wall. Oh, triple shot, that's the alt fire. Okay, that's good for tanks.
I'm gonna kick some butt. Sweet! You want a piece of me? There's a bitches.
Didn't want to waste that Terrence and Phillip doll. So it kind of begs the question, why is Big Gay Al of all people in South Park getting cloned? Like, what led to this?
Mommy. Sweet. On your grave. Hey, cut it out, man.
Fuck.
Let me in.
Screw it.
Cool. Cool, dude.
Yes, that is what you're thinking of. Door opened. Right, okay, so that was the last guy. Alt fire for snowballs as you piss on it and then throw it. I think it's like 2 or 3 times damage, but the trade-off for this one is that it takes a while to prepare. So this is how fast you can throw regular snowballs. And this is how long it takes for alt fire. It takes far longer to prepare. Not like dodgeballs where you can do it almost quickly, instantly. You have to give Matt and Trey credit for pushing the envelope and tackling the important issues in a humorous way. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I love South Park. Like, they don't pull punches, they know when to call bullshit, for the most part. Oh, there's the finish line. I thought there was going to be a whole other segment inside that, but no, that's just the end of the stage. But of course that just leads into the next stage, which is no doubt going to be inside this warehouse.
Don't let them damage the town.
Oh fuck, one of the tanks
You gotta
escaped.
stop them before they destroy the town.
So, if the tanks get back to the South Park town, like into the starting area, they start to destroy the town. You have to make sure you kill them before they destroy the town.
Dude, this is great.
Pretty much used up the rest of my weapons for that. So that mechanic is actually based off of how the show used to work, because in the first couple seasons of the show, South Park would always get destroyed by whatever was happening that week. And it got to the point where they would sort of have like a joke in one of the episodes, I think it was the Barbara Streisand episode, where the news reporter was saying, well, it's been another amazing week and there hasn't been any destruction in town. And then Mecha Streisand comes along in the background and destroys the city. Then he looks behind him and he's like, oh god damn it, not again. I love that joke. Of course, after like the second season they stopped that running gag, but that was what South Park used to be like, where the town was just getting fucked every other week. Okay, stage 2. Oh, now we're seeing more clones. Got Jimbo and Barbrady.
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass.
So yeah, if you haven't already guessed, I'm a massive fan of South Park. I just think it's one of the smartest written shows. It's also very gross, but in terms of the actual humour and the writing, it's really hard to beat.
My turn to kick their asses.
Want to grab those plungers. So yeah, I haven't played Stick of Truth, and the reason for that is I have the game on PC, but when I got the game on PC, it was actually gifted to me by Toon, like a couple years ago. When they gifted me that game, I started playing it, and it was on my old PC, which for some reason, despite the whole game being 2D, my old PC's processor couldn't really handle it properly. Because it was kind of laggy, it was sort of having random lag spikes with like the input, and it was messing like your button presses, which was a really huge issue for the time-based combat, which kind of behaves like Paper Mario. So I just actually decided to stop playing it, and even if I've got a much better PC now, I haven't actually gotten back to that game. I think that might be a good game to stream in the run-up for the new South Park game. Let me grab all this ammunition first if I can get it. Oh, that's right, you can jump. Jump button again? Not that.
Cool.
There we go. For some reason, jump is R. Yeah. Can I actually jump on these boxes? Oh, yeah, I actually can. Right, okay. It's what if I forgot.
You will respect my Let me out of town.
Oh, cutscene. Wait, where did Chef come from?
Hello, children.
Hi, Chef. We found out what was wrong with Big Gay Al. He's a big gay clone.
I know, children. I heard. But we haven't seen the end of these evil clones. It seems that they only come out at night, and they come out of buildings with a strange green glow.
Clones piss me off. Everything pisses you off, Kirby. You piss me off.
I think this was also before Cartman always... Cartman always responded to Kyle by calling him a Jew. Like, they didn't really start that until the Christmas episode, where they revealed that Kyle was actually Jewish.
Yeah, your head may be
And of
big,
course,
but I
ever
still
since
kick your
then,
ass.
that's like the first thing he always goes to.
Man, these clones are stupid. Clone that, dumbass. Man, these clones are stupid.
There we go, more dodgeballs. You miss a lot of the South Park characters in the first few seasons. Like, what characters were there in the first few seasons that we don't see anymore? Or that we don't see that much of these days? Because I guess there are some characters, but I can't remember that many.
Dude, they're almost at the town.
Oh fuck. I didn't realise there was a tank hidden back there. Where is it? Wait, I thought that was the starting point. Where's the starting point then, or where's the town? Oh well, besides Chef. I mean, Chef wasn't like.
Dude, this is
It was
great.
kind of. Oh fuck! No, I don't know how many tanks have escaped. I didn't realise that was the town entrance. I thought it was back that way. But yeah, it wasn't like they sort of got rid of Chef because they didn't like the character. It was a very complicated matter.
You will respect my father.
But yeah,
Kick their asses.
the bus driver lady, I actually thought she was kind of funny. It was one of those sort of one-tone jokes, but it was still quite hilarious to me. Sit down and shut up!
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass. Clone that, dumbass.
One of the funny early season episodes actually was something that involved her, where she was driving the bunch of kids to a field trip or something, or she was going to school with them, but they had to go on a detour on this dangerous mountain, and then they kind of slip off the edge, and she has to leave the bus but tell all the others to stay on the bus and seek for help. And it's a clip episode, but it was quite funny in how the clip episode was presented, in which certain situations would be different from what it actually was when it gets to the end of it. But yeah, I kind of liked that. Actually, what is that? There's something up there. But yeah, I thought that episode was quite funny. Like, it was a clip episode, but her half of the story wasn't a clip episode.
Dude, we've got to stop them before they destroy the town.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this weapon. So instead of a rocket launcher, you get a cow launcher, which is basically an upgraded Terrence and Phillip doll. There's only 2 rounds though, so I'm saving that. Wait, they have Terrence and Phillip dolls?
Kick you in the nuts.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I think I'm going to fall.
Right, okay. Terrence is actually an alt-fire for that.
Let me at him.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Terrence and Phillip is still a thing, like, inside the show. So that seemed like something that they were going to drop quite early on, but no, they sort of stuck around and became their own characters. It It feels great to talk about South Park to people who actually care about it, because I wasn't sure if the people watching this stream were interested.
It's my turn to kick their asses.
What's the jump button again? Right, okay. I keep forgetting that the jump button is R,
Dude, this is great.
which is a weird button, but then again there's no other
Dude,
buttons
we gotta
that you
stop
can
them before
press.
they destroy the town.
Fuck.
Cheap ass.
Can't tell if they've got here.
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass.
I think of any other good South Park episodes from early on. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, look, they're coming from up there. Let's kick their asses.
I don't know how many tanks have escaped, maybe like 3. I'm going to be in for a bit of a nasty surprise once I finish this stage.
Cool, dude.
I like that. But that was the other part of the joke as well. But they would say stuff behind their back and then they would repeat it, but obviously they wouldn't say the exact same thing. They would kind of try to make it rhyme.
This is great.
Yeah, whatever. You fat bitch. What did you say? I said I have a bad itch.
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass. Cool. This is great.
The dodgeball episode, that's a good one. In fact, it wasn't really... The dodgeball wasn't really the main part of the story, but it was part of it. It was about the conjoined twin. The nurse from the school who had a conjoined twin. But the other half of the story was the kids went to this dodgeball tournament. And half of the time they were on the bus, being driven to the different like venues.
We gotta stop them before they destroy the town. Man, these clones are stupid.
And there's a lot of clones in this stage. I think I'm almost done with this. Just see if there's any ammunition around these boxes. Of course, there's the episode with that introduced Big Gay Al as well. That's... I wouldn't say it's an amazing episode, but it's a decent episode. That's the thing about South Park. There's very rarely a bad episode in my eyes. There are a couple episodes where I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like watching this one.
Dude, this is great.
The episodes where Mr. Garrison gets a sex change operation, I think that's like one of the few really, really bad episodes. I just think that episode's not really well written.
Dude, what the hell is this thing?
It's got some good
It looks
jokes,
like
but
some
the
kind of
whole
alien device.
thing just didn't really sit right with me in terms of like the episode starts off with the sex change operation, but then it puts in like stock footage of like I don't know, like the whole thing, and it's like I don't want to watch that. Four tanks escaped. Right, okay, so we need to be quick.
Dude, we've got to stop them before they destroy the town.
Thanks for swapping back to that weapon.
You just stop them. Dude, we've got to stop them before they destroy the town. Don't let them damage the town.
Shit.
Dude, we've got to stop them before they destroy the town. Oh, dude. Oh, crap, they destroyed half the town. Oh, crap, they destroyed half the town. Oh, crap, they destroyed half the town. Oh, crap, they destroyed half the town.
Yeah, the more of them there is, the quicker they can destroy the building. There we go. That was a little bit scary there. If they manage to destroy the town, then it's game over, pretty much. Scissor me timber. Okay, that part was actually kind of funny, but that wasn't the sex change episode, that was like a few episodes later. As I recall, Mephisto, good science. Yeah, Mephisto was like the scientist, wasn't it? You know, it was a really good early season episode. In fact, it was the two-parter episode. Like, I can't remember what the episode was called, but it was basically them trying to figure out who Cartman's father was. I think that might just be what it was called. Who is Eric Cartman's father? Who is Eric Cartman's father? Is it Jimbo? Is it Bar Brady? Is it Mr. Garrison? Or is it the Denver Broncos?
Dude, I'm glad that clone crap is over with. Yeah, clones lick ass. Metaphorically speaking, that is.
Children, I just heard on the radio that the clones are still on the loose.
I thought we killed them all.
They're still at the Art History Museum. Hurry! There's no time to waste.
Also, that part with the Denver Broncos, that actually was one of the answers that they put up for that. The Who is Eric Cartman's father two-parter. It was kind of like South Park's equivalent to Who Shot Mr. Burns. It was like a mystery episode where you weren't sure what the answer was. It presented like a dozen solutions, and the answer was obviously something that went completely the other way, where it wasn't actually any of them. But it had a perfectly logical explanation, but not really something that you would think.
What the?
First time watching that, I actually thought that Mr. Garrison was the father, which was kind of funny.
Dude, stop! I'll kick your ass!
I don't even remember why I thought Mr. Garrison was the father in the first place. It was just what I thought personally.
Dildo?
I kind of had a feeling that it wasn't going to be any of them.
Listen.
Wait, I haven't got alt fire on. There we go. I don't remember how many stages each episode has. I think it's 4. So we're on the 3rd one now. Oh, the zombie episode. Yeah, that was like the first Halloween special, I think. South Park did some pretty good early Halloween episodes. The first Halloween episodes. It starts off pretty funny as well because it kills Kenny off in like the first 5 seconds. And that's what kind of starts the zombie onslaught. What was the answer to who was Cartman's father? It was actually his mum. Because she's a hermaphrodite, so that's why. If you were wondering why his father is his mother, she's both.
Man, these clones are stupid. You will respect my It's my turn to kick their asses. Cool.
Do I have the sponge dart gun? No, I don't. I just picked up ammo for the sponge dart gun. I don't even have it. That either means I missed it, or the weapon is not that far. It's the Bar Brady statue again. Wait, were we in this part of town? Why are we back here? I thought we were going to the warehouses to find the clones. It's a good thing these things have got giant heads that I can actually aim at them. Am I going to do Resident Evil 2 or the remake? At this point, I might as well just wait for the remake.
Back off.
So I've never played I haven't played Resident Evil 2 since I originally bought it on PC, like many years ago. Even though I don't remember much of the story, I just remember like little bits of it. But I remember beating the game. It was the first Resident Evil game I got. The second Resident Evil game I got was the GameCube remake of 1. See, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going now. Is it this way or is it the other way? I think I got turned around. Yeah, this is a dead end, so it's this way. Anyone remember the South Park movie when Kenny ended up in hell with Saddam? Yeah, Saddam Hussein, like, I thought South Park's interpretation of him was quite hilarious. Train Matt always know how to stick it to like terrorists and these like really scary political figures. Like Kim Jong-un, I think his name was, in Team America World Police. They really went to town on him in that film. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass.
That's what I love about these guys, like,
These clones are stupid.
they have the balls to do this stuff and they can get away with it almost every time. The only thing they can't really get away with was, like, their stance on the whole, like, the whole, what was it, the Muhammad thing? Where it became, like, very unpolitically correct to show pictures of Muhammad. Like, they wanted to show it, and then
That must be what's making all the other clones. Hey, you a clone, Rob? I'm gonna splatter your nuts from here to Kingdom Come.
like, they really wanted to show Muhammad for the episode they were doing Cartoon Wars, and then it turns out that the network censored it. Which is funny because the whole episode leading up to that point was sending the message that censorship is wrong and you should have the right to do this. But then Comedy Central was like, nope, we will not do this, we will just remove that altogether. Also check out this fucking boss.
Hey, cut that bitchin'!
Hey, cut that bitchin'!
Man, these clones are stupid.
Then of course you've got episodes 200 and 201, which was the same case. 201 having Muhammad for pretty much the whole episode, but they had to put a big black box around him. And if they even went as far as to censor like the name drop. So every time somebody said Muhammad, they had to put a censor bleep over it, which was kinda stupid. I mean, I get it, you're not allowed to show Muhammad, but why would you censor the word? We know who it is. We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, your head may be big, but I can still kick your ass.
This is a weird boss.
Man, this guy's tough.
Best chance to attack him is when his eye goes back in.
Cheater!
Fuck. I need to be careful, I'm almost dead. I don't think there's any health around here. There we go. He's dead.
Good going, Cartman. Hey, at least he's dead.
There was an episode with Muhammad where there was no censorship because that episode was before the whole Muhammad thing happened. Thanks, Escape Zero. Good. I think that was the boss, actually. Like, the end episode boss. I don't think there's any more after that. New multiplayer character available, Mrs. Cartman. The code is all women. Sure. Guess we could do about one more episode. I think there's like 5 episodes, so we could do 2 tonight and then do the final 2 next time. Yeah, episode 3, stage 1. Close encounters of the bovine kinds. The visitors have returned. Head to the last reported sighting of a visitor UFO.
Hello, children.
Hi, Chef. Hey, Chef, what's up?
Did you children see all those lights dancing around the sky and that crazy music playing? I think the alien visitors are back.
Don't worry, Chef. We'll take care of it. Yeah, let's go kick their asses. Do aliens have asses? Oh, man, now I've got to find the others.
Gonna take a quick drink, 1 second. Is the angry face your UI health bar? Yes. The face gets angrier the lower your number is, so when you get down to about 20, that's when you start to see it get angry. Of course, this was a first-person shooter from the late 90s, so it still had like
Oh yeah.
the old conventions of health bars where you had like 100, and not like this thing where you see red around the edges until you die. I'm guessing that's the way forwards. Let's get the other kids and let's get some more ammo. It was actually a really good, like, it wasn't an early season, but it was still old enough to be a classic. Can't remember the name of the episode, but basically the episode starts out like it's a repeat of the very first pilot episode where they do the exact same things leading up to a certain point, only for one of the kids to start questioning like this has all happened before, and then they find out that the anal probe that was in Cartman's ass from the pilot episode was actually malfunctioning and causing like things to happen again, and then the aliens end up abducting them into space, and it turns out that Planet Earth was just a reality show, and they had to fix the fix the anal probe to resolve the issue, but they were still doing the reality show, and the kids found out about that. But then, once word got out that they found out it was a reality show,
Hey, over here.
the whole of Earth
Stupid.
found out about it and became aware of what was going on. So the aliens were going to destroy the planet because it's not going to be the same if everybody knows what's going on. It sounds insane. It sounds like the dream of a madman, but it's actually a pretty funny episode. Ah, come on, cow, please. Wasn't that like the South Park football mascot or the South Park school mascot, the cows?
It's about time you made it.
Yeah, the David Blaine episode was the one before the whole like Muhammad thing that happened.
Hey, dumbass, over here.
Shit.
Hey, cut that out. Hey, over here.
I'm just gonna start throwing piss balls at them. I need better weapons.
I'm gonna kick your
Dodgeball's not really helping that much. I mean, I'm already down to 60%. There we go. Yeah, this is loosely based. This is very loosely based off an existing South Park episode where there's like cows and aliens. The aliens come soon.
Damn it.
I never got to try that cow launcher in the previous episode. Should have used that on the boss. That would have helped a lot.
I'm so mad at you guys right now. Cheesy.
Making sure I haven't missed any weapons. I like this song. This song's quite cool.
Chew on this.
Maybe I don't think I had the alt fire on. Maybe that's why I wasn't killing them with this. The alt fire is definitely more powerful. Oh,
Quit it, dildo. Bitch it. Man, these cows are really dumb.
really need more dodgeballs. Some of South Park's absolute best episodes are the 2 and 3-parter episodes. Cartoon Wars, Imagination Land, to name a few.
Seriously, up.
Imagination Land especially is a stellar 3-parter. If you've never seen Imagination Land, it's all the one word. I'd recommend you check that one out. There's also Coon and Friends, that's also a pretty good 3-parter. Kinda ends a little bit weakly, but I think that was the joke, that it kind of doesn't end in a spectacular fashion despite the way the episode was building up.
Knock it off, asshole.
Other than that, it's also a really funny B-parter. The new South Park game that's coming out is kind of based around the Coon and Friends thing, where everybody is like a superhero. Damn it. Even if I pick those up, I don't have the gun for it yet.
Chew on this.
I am woefully unequipped right now. Under-equipped. I suppose circle strafing around them helps while moving backwards.
Oh yeah. Dude, this is great.
There.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, I don't have the gun yet. Is that the episode with the terrorist attack?
Great.
Oh, you mean Imagination Land? Yeah, that's the one. That's a pretty good episode. The terrorists invade the imagination and use it against the Americans. It appears that our imaginations are running wild.
Cool.
Let's see what other fantastic episodes are there throughout the years. Osimo 4000, that's also a pretty good episode. Cartman pretends to be a robot to trick Butters,
Chew on this.
only to find out that Butters has some really juicy dirt on Cartman. So Cartman has to try find the evidence of something that he did that he wants to kind of keep hidden, all the while still pretending to be this robot that he's pretending to be, because he knows that if he gets his cover blown, then Butters is going to show off this very embarrassing footage of Cartman to the rest of the school. That's the basic gist of that one. I don't know if these guys drop health.
Dude, this is great.
Nope. Although that was a nice spread there, but nope. I don't know if you can swim in this game. I think you can. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think you can actually if there's boats.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
Oh, you can swim, okay. Can't go up there though for some reason. Kind of prevents me from going up that.
Dude, this is great.
I hate this random bobbing that's messing up my aiming. Anyone hear about the tweet that Trump made at 12 AM US time last night? Nope. I don't really follow political news that much, but I didn't hear about that, so can't really tell you what I think of that since I've not heard of it.
Dude, they're almost at the town.
So where am I supposed to be going then? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting there's a jump button, of course. I need to jump on this boat. Fuck. Oh, never mind. I can actually jump up from the water. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the jump button exists in a game like this. So a lot of console FPS games of the time didn't even have a jump button. That's the cow launcher up there, I want that. I wish there was a mini-map in this. That radar doesn't count, that just shows you where enemies are. Doesn't actually show you the layout of the map, of the area. Oh no, I can actually go this way. Or was that a different tunnel? Yeah, because one tunnel I couldn't go through for some reason, it just kind of stopped me. There it is.
You will respect my authority.
Well, that's not the cow launcher. What is that?
Let me at 'em. You want a piece of me? It's my turn to kick their ass. Let me at 'em. Kick you in the neck. Getting close to the town.
The Warpole Ray? Yeah, for some reason it's blocking me from going that way. Maybe I need to backtrack.
Let me at 'em. Dude, this is great. You want a piece of me? It's my turn to kick their asses.
Really shouldn't be wasting these dodgeballs. Oh wait, that just takes me back to the start, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, that's the problem with old games like this. Sometimes you're just not sure which way is forwards. You get to listen to some nice music. This boat move forwards? Nah.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
Oh, right, it actually does move forward. Oh, does that come back? Okay, it does. You need to stand on a very specific point for that to move forward. There we go. It's weird. Oh look, it's Mr. Hanky.
Go poop on it, Mr. Hanky.
Oh, it's invincibility.
Kick you in the neck.
I think it's temporary invincibility or it's a shield. One of the two.
Hey, it's my turn to kick their asses.
Yeah, I think it's a temporary shield.
They coming right
A
up.
very temporary shield, I might add.
Oh yeah,
So the UFOs are the tanks.
cool.
Didn't realise that.
Dude, this is great.
I love how quickly the UFOs just hit the ground.
Cool, dude.
Better figure out how to get those dodgeballs, I need more. Danger.
Kick you in the neck.
Oh, is that a one-way tunnel? Right, okay. That middle one then? Terrence and Philip dolls. And a Mr. Hanky. Well, you know what? This was probably the best thing I could have picked up out of those three options. One of them I didn't even need. I haven't tried the alt fire for this gun yet. This one. Or that one for that matter, if this one even has an alt fire, I don't think it does. But that's got multiple uses.
Let me at him. Somebody's baking brownies.
Why is my character not looking upwards?
Take that, you dumbass alien.
Damn it. My character wasn't looking up there for some reason, I don't know why.
You will respect my authority.
Where the fuck am I now?
Let me at him.
Some funky colours you got down here.
Oh yeah. Dude, we gotta stop them before they destroy the town.
Let them destroy the town then. Oh, whoa, what?
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
Alright, I tried to jump forward there, and it pushed me way off to the side for some reason. I didn't do that. Must have wedged myself against the ladder in such a way that the game sort of pushed me off. Oh, there's an alien.
Dude, that really hurts.
It only took me like, what, 15 minutes to find my first one? Did I just fall? Yeah, I fell. Shit. Hang on, I'm trying to remember the buttons. Right, okay. I was looking at the... Like, I noticed one of the passwords for unlocking one of the multiplayer characters. Unlocking Jimbo, you have to type in the password Staring Frog. That's also a reference to an old episode.
Dude, this is great. Bitchin'.
I don't have that much ammunition.
Take that, you stupid visitor. Kick you in the neck. Let me at him. Oh yeah. Dude, this is great.
Oh fuck, there's another one?
Next time you hit me with that mother...
Oh shit, oh shit. I don't know what fucking happened there, but my health just plummeted like a rock. I need some cheesy poofs badly.
Let me at him. You will respect my authority.
I didn't even fucking hit it. I need to hit the middle.
It's my turn to kick their ass. Kick your ass.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Dude, this is great.
South Park, quarter mile.
Dude, we've got to stop them before they destroy the town.
At this point, I'm just gonna let them get to town. I want to survive. I don't know what caused my health to drop as quickly as that, but that was not good. That was horrible. I've got barely any weapons to work with here to destroy these tanks. 4 tanks. I think I'm going to destroy 4 UFOs in like 30 seconds. So we're about to see a game over, I think.
Dude, we gotta stop them before they destroy the town. You want a piece of me? Oh crap, they're destroying the town. Hey, it's my turn to kick their asses. Dude, we gotta stop them before they destroy the town. Don't let them damage the town. Cool. Knock it off, asshole.
There's a bit of a problem with the aiming where sometimes the character will just randomly stop
That really hurts.
looking up and just start looking forward again.
I'll kick your ass. Damn it. Take that, you stupid bitch. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Oh, Jesus. Probably not a good idea to have a fucking UFO drop on your heads. I was surprised at how slow they were destroying the town there. I could have taken my time with that one. Melee. Whatever.
Hello, children.
Hi, Chef.
So we're back here again? Okay then. This time I'll have to increase priority in destroying these tanks. They can just fly by without you noticing. I mean, I only saw like 2 of them pass by, I didn't see the other 2. Just a random bashed up TV just sitting there. I'm guessing this is Kenny's house. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, there's the plunger launcher. Didn't realise that was actually sitting right there. I want my plunger back, please. Thank you.
Dude, this is great. Bitchin'.
Come on.
Steak coming
There.
right up.
So I had 14 plungers, didn't I?
Cool, dude.
I mean, there goes almost half of them.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, got to be careful with where I'm firing these. I mean, at least I can build up dodgeball ammunition while I'm using this. Oh shit, shit, shit.
Cool. Dude, cut it out. Bitchin'. Oh yeah, damn it. Ouch, dude, I'll kick your ass. Oh yeah. Man, these cows are really dumb. Oh yeah.
So there goes almost all of my plungers. I mean, there's a couple.
Cool, dude. Cool. Chew on this. Bitchin'. Dude, That really hurt. Oh yeah. Man, these cows are really dumb. Cool, dude.
I think the first UFO tank is not that far from here. Well, you can pick back up dodgeballs if it's not all fire. That's one thing to keep in mind.
Man, these cows are really dumb.
So yeah, this alien episode is where the game really starts to pick up in difficulty, as I remember.
This is great.
Between the flying UFOs and just the stampeding cows.
Man, these cows are really dumb. Mmm, cheesy. Bitchin'. Damn bastard. Cool, dude. Cool. Cool, dude.
Uh,
Cool. Get off. Dude, this is great.
that's one.
This is seriously f***ed up.
Cows don't do a shit ton of damage as long as you don't get constantly hit by them. Like if they kind of pin you against the wall, that's when it starts to do more damage, I think.
Cool, dude.
I like that he just, as soon as that thing died and sprawled its legs, he was like, cool! Oh yeah. I should probably pick this up. I didn't realise there was health under the water.
Take that, you dumbass alien. Dude, this is great. Dude, this is great. Cool, dude.
Ah, shit.
Damn it, I hate getting wet. Cheater. Damn bastard. Cheater. Bitchin'.
Triple shot helps.
Take that, you dumbass alien.
Gone.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
Oh, those plungers are still there.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
Fucking. Not the best movement controls.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
It's really, really finicky in water. There. Of course, all the plungers despawned. Damn it.
Oh yeah. Bitchin'. Cool, dude.
Why am I randomly looking down?
Take that, you stupid visitor. Oh yeah, visit this. Take that, you stupid visitor.
There we go. Just completely destroyed everyone. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. So that's pretty much what went on there. Oh fuck. You can't claim that.
Get off.
Yeah, you take a ton of damage if a UFO falls on you. I think I learned that the hard way.
Steak coming right up. Damn it, I hate getting wet.
I got stuck on that platform now because of that. If it looks like I'm going through the wall, I'm not. For some reason the camera pokes through the wall very slightly, if you're just facing it completely. I'm not sure if the N64 version, like the actual game running on actual hardware, would do the same thing, but I think it does. Damn it. Also, I think it's the part with the cow launcher. Yeah, he says that as soon as they die. That's the problem fighting tanks with just the snowballs. And difficult to attack them, well, there's also cows trying to get you. Damn it. Well, I guess we're not going to be getting that one.
Damn it, I hate getting wet.
And I guess I'm okay with one tank getting to town.
Cool, dude.
Nice.
Don't let them damage the town.
I hope that's the same tank and that's not like a second tank.
Next time you hit me with that motherfucking thing, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Damn it.
Ow, hey, stop that.
I'm not sure if he fell there.
Dude, this is great.
I am almost dead. Ah. somehow doing even worse on my second attempt of this stage. So I grabbed that speed thing, so I wanted to see if I could clear that platform, but overshot it. Oh, there's another one. Damn it. Actually, what's in here? It might be it. Yeah, there's more weapons. More ammunition. Yep. Oh, I didn't pick up the warp ray, fuck. I have to do it without. Oh. The fucking emulator crashed. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to restart that level. I should have save stated. But this is only like, we're still doing the first stage of... Wait, what? No, I was doing episode 3, what are you talking about? Hang on a second, let me see if I can get a password for this. The backspace. Level select activated. Oh, there it is. I guess if you load an existing note, then it doesn't work. Okay. Previous level. So it's episode 3, stage 1. Back. Yeah, there we go. We've got it.
Hello, children.
I tried to load the save state that I just created there. Save states are not working for some reason, I don't know why, but it's causing a bit of an issue.
Somebody's baking brownies.
Why don't we try
Let me show you
Cartman
how to
actually?
kick ass.
Let's try someone else.
Ah, kick ass.
It's weird that they don't give you a chance to change your character between games. Level select.
Hello, children.
I better keep my eyes open for the other guys. Hey, dummy, I'm over here.
Guess that really is Kenny's house then. He was just standing right in front of it.
Over here, stupid.
You remember when I streamed No More Heroes several months ago?
Over here, stupid. About time you made it.
And when I streamed that game, there was a certain character that when he tries to attack you, like when he telegraphs his attack, he would say, "I'll kick you in the nuts." He says it really quick, but when he says it, I always think of Cartman. "I'll kick you in the nuts!" So that's what Cartman always said like the first few seasons. "I'll kick you in the nuts."
You will respect my authority. Hey, you want a piece of me? Hey, over here!
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't crash this time. See, let's turn the crosshairs on, subtitles on. Boom.
Kick ass! Hey, damn it! Sweet! Hey, stupid! I'm over here!
Can't believe I missed that though.
Where have you in, dumbass. Ah, kick ass. Sweet.
Damn it! Don't push me too far away from them. I want to pick my ammo back up.
Damn it, stop hitting me! Sweet! Ah, kick ass!
There, got all my stuff back.
Ah, kick ass!
Not an amazing attempt so far, but at least we get to keep most of the ammunition.
That hurt you, butt licker! Because it's stupid and they stink! Sweet!
I think I lost a handful of those there. Yeah.
Because it's stupid and they stink!
Fuck!
Sweet!
Trying to conserve my ammo as best I can. Will it save you? Will it save like normal after this? I hope so.
I'm so pissed! Sweet!
I'll make sure to close the emulator properly to make sure that it actually does save the memory card.
Hey, hamburger! Sweet!
Hey, hamburgers! I haven't heard that one before. Fuck.
Ah, kick ass!
Really? How many cows are there here?
I'm gonna eat you! Sweet! Ah, kick ass! Sweet! Why you dirty motherfucking piece of
Jesus, where did that fucking go? No please.
tree hugging hippie? Sweet! Sweet! Ah, kick ass! Ah, you're gonna pay for that! That's for sticking stuff up my ass.
Wow, this is going real bad. Now Kenny has the dodgeball weapon. Who holds what depends on which character you play as. There we go. Eventually fuckingly got it. And there's another one. At least the cows can't hit me from here. Alright game, seriously, maybe you could not do that. Maybe you could not make the character face down. Up!
You want a piece of me?
Got a little bit too close for comfort there.
Sweet!
Oh, this is what the ray is. The Warpole ray, or whatever it was called. The one that shoots piranhas. But pick that up along the way. Hang on. Need to go back around again. But to pick that up along the way. Right, so after this episode, I think I'm going to not the entire episode, just this one stage. Since I'm starting to feel a bit tired now, I'm still trying to catch back up to my usual sort of sleeping schedule. Cows. Actually, let's just jump into the water. Can't go into the water, so I'll be fine. Oh, he didn't say that the last time. Right, so I guess this will help, but the shield. Some extra health.
Hey, you want a piece of me? Kick you in the nuts. Kick you in the nuts. Get 3300 nipping. Kick it. Sweet. Kick it. Sweet. Hey, hamburger.
But yeah, aiming is a little bit weird in this game. Sometimes when you aim upwards, you just randomly look down again. I don't know why that happens. You're trying to aim for the tank, sometimes you just look back to the ground. It's really fucking annoying.
I'm gonna eat you.
There we go. I'm doing a little bit better this time, but by the looks of it. Still don't know how to get up there though. Up that dick-shaped platform. I can get up there. Is there a hidden wall that I can walk through? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Kinda feels like there's some sort of secret here, I just don't know where it is. Oh, I could see what was up there. Oh wait, there's a cave. So I'm guessing I need to go around this way to get to it.
Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna kick your butt. Kick you in the nuts.
Damn it. Oh, so this is the room where the emulator crashed, so fingers crossed. Oh, so this part is wholly unnecessary. So every time you fall down, you just got to go back up this tedious path again. Ah, I didn't sidestep. I hit the wall when I jumped there and it pushed me off. This is what I mean about this part being wholly unnecessary. So it's a little bit irritating. putting it lightly. Oh yeah, I found it. The exact same thing happened again. I found episodes of this old cartoon, I don't know if anybody remembers it. It was a Nickelodeon show called Kablam. It was basically like a bunch of like little concepts for TV shows, so they were all just sort of put on there as like little pilots or potential ideas for future TV shows. And they only lasted like 3 minutes each. It was kind of a cool idea. It was sort of a variety show of sorts. If you remember, Cartoon Network kind of did something called What a Cartoon Show. It's kind of like that. Kill this alien. Kablam was really good, yeah. One of the TV shows, like one of the ideas on it actually did end up becoming a full TV show. Not the best choice though, Angela Anaconda. Angela Anaconda wasn't a really good show choice. They should have made a TV show out of Action League now. Well, I got rid of that tank at least. Fuck. You know what, I'm just gonna say fuck it to them and just run to the goal. It's right up here. I think one tank escaped, but I think I managed to get most of them. Oh, there's one more. Where is it? Look up! It's hard to describe, but sometimes he just doesn't want to look up, and other times when he is looking up, he doesn't keep looking up, he just looks back down. Prometheus and Bob, I remember that. Action League Now was probably the best show they had though. 2 tanks escaped. Right, that's fine, I think I can kill 2 tanks. But to make sure I don't have one right above me when I kill it.
Out of my way, Dum-Dum! I'm gonna kick your butt! You will respect my authority!
I have to line up my shots that hit that green part because that's what does the most damage. There we go, that's one. Where's the other? There's. Yeah, these guys don't do a ton of damage. There we go. New character unlocked. Ike. Code. Kick me. You ready, Ike? Kick the baby! Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby! Right, note saved successfully. Right, the road to the road to Craterville. Make your way to the Craterville in search of the mothership. I think this will be the last stage we'll do tonight. Finish episode 3 next time.
Sweet! Ah, kick ass!
That's the thing about Nintendo 64 emulation, it's far from perfect and you can run into a lot of issues getting games to work. And even if they do work, they don't work 100% of the time, as we've seen with this game. But it's not as bad as Klonoa 2, I guess. Also the Chef's Love Shack. See if there's any more ammo here. Thankfully it saves your ammo count as well, which is also good. I thought I was going to start with like 0 ammo again.
How's the fight against the visitor, children?
Not good, Chef.
Why not?
Because the visitors keep dropping cows on us.
Children, don't you know anything? That's the oldest alien trick in the book.
Ooh?
Sure it is. Those visitors are doing everything they can to keep you away from that mothership. That's where all the little ships are coming from.
Damn, those aliens are clever.
Rest in peace, Isaac Hayes. I'm surprised I didn't mention that sooner, but yeah, he passed away quite a few years ago, which is unfortunate.
Kick you in the nuts.
Apparently he left the show on bad terms because it was like a whole mess about like South Park making fun of Scientology, and he was like a member of Scientology. But I don't think he actually left on bad terms because of that.
Kick you in the nuts. You will respect my authority.
It's a very complicated matter. If you want more info, just look it up. I'm not going to try to explain it when you can probably find that information in like 3 seconds. Ow. Noticing some YouTube channels are now streaming Family Guy and... what was that other show? It's like some YouTube channels are streaming Family Guy and South Park episodes 24/7. Like, can they legally do that? Because I didn't think you were allowed to stream copyrighted content, let alone upload it. Love the way that cow's just kind of jauntily strolling
You
around.
will respect my authority. They're kind of stupid and they stink.
Oh, there's another one.
Out of my way, dummy! I'm kicking some ass. You will respect my authority.
Yeah, aiming for that green spot does a lot more damage. You can hit anywhere on it, but the green spot is where you're going to get most of your damage from. There we go.
You will respect my authority.
Also, I think that's armor up there with some cheesy poofs. I know you can get a power-up called Beefcake. I don't remember what it does, I just know that it's in this. Which again is a callback to an old episode where Cartman takes nothing but protein stuff called Beefcake. Yep, that's armor.
Yeah, I want cheesy poof.
That's like the first armor I've actually picked up in the entire game. I probably missed armor elsewhere.
Let me at him. Hey, you want a piece of me?
I like how sometimes Kenny just says, "Yay, Kenny!"
Kick you in the nuts. You will respect my authority. Hey, you want a piece of me? Kick you in
Come on,
the
see it.
nuts. Hey, you want a piece of me?
Yeah. I don't know, that's kinda cute. Just everybody else is like, "I'm gonna kick you in the ass," or "fuck you," and then he's like, "Yay, Kenny!" Because he finally gets a chance to shine in the limelight for just a brief moment before he dies. So he even said it there while I was attacking that. There we go. I'm getting a bit better at aiming at that ship now, despite the controller issues.
I'm gonna eat you.
Oh fuck, how many fucking tanks are there? Wrong gun.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
Ooh, pretty close.
Kick you in the nuts.
Surprisingly, that didn't actually hit me.
Let me at him. Hey, you want a piece of me?
Oh, it's got spread damage as well. At least I think it does. Yeah, it's got small spread damage.
Hey, hamburger. Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna kill you. You want a piece of me? Kick it.
Am I pissing on those? Yeah, that's the alt fire. It does significant chunk more damage, but it takes longer to prepare and throw. Ah, what's this?
Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna keep you will respect my authority.
Oh, fuck. Well, there goes half of my armor.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
I mean, at least the health didn't go down, but still.
Kick ass. Oh, now you've done it. That's for sticking stuff up my ass. Oh, now you've done it. Kick ass. You ass.
Nice. Took a bit there, but I eventually got it.
Out of my way, dummy! I'm kicking some ass! You will respect my authority! You will respect my authority!
So I would have used the dodgeballs, but I was down to my last 6. I need to find more. Controls, please. Those cows that got created by that tank are still here. I think they despawned. Yeah, that's good. So they're not like the cows that are scripted to appear. They just disappear if you walk far away. If you walk away far enough, then they will disappear. These are the ones that were scripted to appear regardless. Still at 100 health, by the way, so I'm doing good. The armor's really paying for itself. Oh, there's dodgeballs. 10, I think.
Out of my way, dummy! I'm kicking some ass! You will respect my authority!
Yeah.
You will respect my authority!
Did we pass through this area?
Kick ass!
Guess we didn't pass through that area. Why does Kenny always wear a parka? That's a good question. I mean, he doesn't always wear it, he takes it off when he goes to bed. If you've ever watched the movie, you see him wake up with just nothing but like boxer shorts. Damn it.
They're kind of stupid and they stink.
There you go. Nothing like piss-covered beef to start your day. Right, let's see. Oh, cheese is even more.
Hey, hamburger!
Yeah, I mean they do live in a very cold area. That's why they all wear sort of like winter clothing. The little boy in the red puffball hat. Any more cows? Oh, well, there's a cow creating mothership. Well, at least now it won't create any more cows. I think it's stuck. Yep, it's stuck against the wall. Again, I would use the dodgeballs, but I'm kinda low right now. Oh, cows, not now. I'm gonna stand back a little bit. Why are some cows just absurdly tiny? I mean, look at it, it's barely taller than me. In fact, it's even smaller than me. Like, you would think it was a calf, but it looks like an adult cow. Weird. Right, so yeah, I'm about to end this stream if I get through this level. One more tank. I hope this is the last one. I think we've fought quite a few of these. Oh, I've actually got more dodgeballs, right, that's fine. Just kill this off quickly then. I am going to backtrack for just a second. Hopefully despawn all those created cows. Okay, I think that's far enough. It's not the best option, but these yellow snowballs do help when you're low on ammo. Really?
You will respect my authority.
Holy shit, how fucking many of those are there? Please let that be the last. Because I say that and there's going to be another one right beyond this fog. Well, there's more ammo here at least, so that's going to help. Yeah, I think I hear another one dropping a shit. I mean a cow. At least the cow can't actually get me from this bridge. I can just stand here and hit this thing. Unless he drops it on the bridge. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
I mean, I'm still at full health, but the armor's almost gone now. Finally. That one cow that was just stuck there making all that noise. Right, okay, let's proceed. Parents and fuck dogs.
Let me at him. Hey, you want a piece of me?
More dodgeballs would be nice though.
I'm gonna show you how to kick ass. Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna kick some butt. Oh, I think I found it.
Oh, it's a proximity mine, that's the ult. I don't know how to detonate it.
Dude, sweet.
Nice.
You will respect my authority.
Yeah, so red ones act as red ones are like proximity mines.
Kick ass.
There. I haven't tried the alt files for this yet. Guessing there's a shrink ray. Oh.
Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna kick some butt. I'm gonna kick you in the neck. I'm gonna show you how to kick ass.
At least they died pretty easily.
Out of my way, dum-dum. I'm gonna kick some butt. You will respect my authority. Hey, you butt licker! Sweet.
Got 'em. I think I'm near the end of the stage now, by the looks of it. Another 20 health I can pick up if I need it. I've got quite far in the stage with just that armor alone.
You butt licker! Why, you dirty motherfucking piece of... That's for sticking stuff up my ass.
Oh fuck. No, 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 no.
I'm gonna show you how to kick
I had to do that.
Kick you in the nuts! You dirty tree-hugging hippie! Ow!
He's got a cow launcher up there.
That's for sticking stuff up my
Um,
ass.
I saw the points rise there when I hit him, so that actually killed him. Plus Cartman said something. But my health has dropped down significantly because of that. Ambushing. I've got a feeling that we're close to the end of the stage now. I hope I don't die here. Even if I let one tank get away, I'm okay with that. They don't take that long to kill.
Because it's stupid and they stink.
Thank God for thank God for lack of fall damage. Otherwise, that would have been the end right there. Good life choice there. Just walk off the edge. Don't you just love the ambushes? Yep. Everybody loves ambushes. Or is this the secret cavern that I saw earlier?
Kick ass.
Shit, there's another one there. At least I got him though.
Ah, kick ass. I am so pissed.
I can't tell if this is the secret or if this is the actual way forward. Kind of skirting around that. Let's be very careful now.
Out of my way, dude, please. Out of my way, Johnny, I give it
Spot on your grave.
Hey, you want a piece of me? You will respect my authority.
Line this up nice and easy. Dumb. Actually scary accurate that.
You will respect my authority. Ow! I'm gonna show you how to kick ass.
I'm gonna get rid of these guys so they don't hit me as I walk by.
Cut it out.
Fuck! That's not good.
Kick you
They
in
do
the
a
neck.
lot of damage actually. Fuck. You know what? Screw it.
Kick you in the neck.
Cows, please. Where the fuck did they come from? I thought I was alone with the aliens. Oh no, not now. Got him. That was the last one. Just a couple mistakes and I'm dead. That cheesy pussy. Oh, thank God, some health. Some much needed health. Desperately needed it. Yeah, there's some more. Fantastic. So that scary moment has been temporarily alleviated. How close am I to next area? This week to Craterville. That's where the goal is. 64 balls. Nintendo 64 balls. Oh, we're back in South Park? Wait, what? Are we in South Park or are we... or is this Craterville? I mean, it's using the same building assets. Fuck. Where are they shooting from? It's like snipers. I'm taking cover in here. Again, scarily accurate, this cow launcher. Oh, nice ricochet shot. Ricochet. Wait, I don't have the ammo sponge dart gun, but I've got the ammo for it.
Wait, dummy, I'm kicking some ass. You want a piece of me?
I guess they are on the roofs. It's kind of hard to see though because of all this fog. I'm not sure which direction I'm supposed to be going. This way? No, it's this way. Oh, god damn it. Let's get this guy first. Shit, they actually create them now? Can we go back to the cows, please? Oh, please hit him. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Wasted a fucking lot of dodgeballs there though, so I need to conserve.
Kick you in the nuts.
Kick you in the nuts! Oh, is that armor? Yes! I think I might be able to get to the end of the stage now.
Out of my way, dummy, I'm kicking some ass.
It actually does a lot of damage if you hit it in the right spot.
Out of my way, dummy, I'm kicking you for that. You want a piece of me?
There goes about half the armor. I didn't see him. I didn't fucking see him. There. That caught me by surprise there. Oh, there we go. We made it.
You will respect my authority.
I have this ready for the town invasion. Oh, I actually got rid of all the tanks, so that nice. 18 tanks destroyed, 0 escaped. That's a fucking lot of tanks for one stage. Unlocked Pip. The code is fish and chips. Hip hip cheerio. Right, saved, or at least it will be saved in a second. Post encounters of the bovine kinds. One mother of a ship. Take out the visitor guards and enter the mothership. I am going to quit there so that I can save that for good. And I'm going to end the stream there actually, since I'm pretty much finished for the night.